It's time for a brand new episode powered by Dove Men+Care. And you know what? Today's a special one. Why do I say that? It's about the people that make this club what it is. The love affair between the fans and the club. And who better to talk about this love affair than the gentleman that I have sitting right next to me. Thank you so much, Skip, for joining us. Suresh, Alex, good to have you all. Skip, I'm going to start with you. It started right from the inception of the club itself. You've been around for a long time. What's the first emotion that comes to your mind when I say the BFC fans and the club itself?
Family. I think they know it, which is the best part, and they behave like one. It has been outstanding to see the relationship evolve from day one to now, and one of the biggest pillar of this club, and why we have reached where we have reached is because of the fans.
And you mentioned family. What makes this family? You're okay to open yourself up to the fans and they feel a lot closer and connected to the club itself. Why is it like that?
I know we have got trophies to talk about and a lot of jubilation, a lot of happy times. He wasn't there. But then I think we are more stronger as a unit and as a family, us and the fans, because of all the bad moments, all the not so great moments, all the moments where we were down and dusted. But we stuck together, and that's the reason why I call them family.
Love that. And Suresh, do you feel that as well when you're in the pitch and you're just hearing all the noise from the outside? How does that make you feel?
Like as 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝗶𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗲 said, obviously I would also say as a family, because every game they will come in big numbers, whether we are losing or winning, and they are always behind us.
You've been around for a few seasons here with the club.
Is there any one? 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Is there any one particular instance that you can remember when we talk about your affair with the fans?
I will say my first debut, when I started, I made a mistake and they were singing my name. So that gave me a lot of confidence.
He made a mistake, so did they.
Appreciate you sharing that. And Alex, I want to get your thoughts as well. You're coming from the outside and you've been accepted as being part of the family here. It's your second season with the club. How different is the love here in Bengaluru in comparison to what you've experienced in the past?
Yeah, I'd have to say it's great here. The reason being, you know, what 𝗕𝗿𝗁 said, going through thick and thin, you know, the fans are always there, you know, have your back, they have your back. You know, in other countries, not so much, you know, when you're winning, everything's great and, you know, everyone's happy, but when you're losing, you know, you see the other side of how fans can be, you know? So here, you know, of course, we all want to win. We all want to win every game, every trophy that's there, but, you know, it's very difficult for that to happen. And I think the fans really understand how football works.
Is there anything different you've experienced here in India in comparison to how the love was in Australia?
I mean, after every game, when we, you know, win, draw, win, lose, you know, after every game, the fans want to see us, take photos, sign autographs. You know, that's something that, you know, I'll always be grateful for. And the thing that we learn as players is, you know, you can't win every game.
Yeah.
You know, although we'd like to, you know, but then football would be boring to watch if you knew who was going to win every game, you know what I mean? So, you know, we learn as footballers, you know, there's always someone behind us. That's the main thing. So, you know, when times are tough, you still have someone behind you trying to lift you up. And that sort of just gives you extra motivation to perform better in the next days or the next games.
And we just want to get to a few more specific instances and Skip, earlier this season when BFC did go through that period where we came out of a tough loss. You're about to leave the stadium, but the fans start to sing the songs and they stay back in the stadium. And it isn't a great feeling when you've just lost a match, but then to just hear thousands of them echoing in the home ground and singing the songs. How does that make you feel as a player?
Oh, I think that day I felt really small and I felt really guilty. Only I don't say that, but I think talking about the 4-0 against Mumbai and for them to do what they did, especially after the match, because what happens is when you play a match or even when you watch a match, the adrenaline is high and you're emotionally charged up and you just lost 4-0. The zeal wasn't there, which is very uncommon when we play. The fight wasn't there, and I'm first one to admit that. And for them, right after the 90 minutes, when they have seen a dismal performance by the team and still stay there and be so optimistic and so positive, it just made us feel small. And I think not only me, the whole team, when we came back to the dressing room, we really felt so ashamed. And that really hit us that how can we not turn up and fight for at least them? When we go back the next game, just show up and just fight. That's the least that they deserve for all the encouragement and all the adulation in a tough time. It's not easy as a fan. It's not easy when you're supporting a team and you don't see
the results.
Not the result, the fight. Result is fine. You're going to lose some. But at home, losing 4-0 without a fight against Mumbai, it's something which is unique in a way. It has never happened here. So for them to stay back and to sing our name, just to probably remind us of probably who we are and what's needed in a positive manner was outstanding. And we're really thankful that we play for a club which has fans like them.
And you know what? Your honest reflection of that incident and the fans' love despite the fact that, you know, they didn't get what they want. Is that testament to just the culture of BFC and what it stands for?
Yeah, but we didn't start our journey that we're going to be one of these clubs where this is going to click.
Yeah.
It just happened.
It just happened, the connection. Yeah.
I think, and it's good that it happened organically, where we feel the unseen pressure in a nice way, where we got to come and turn up for the fans, because we know no matter what, they are going to be here.
Yeah.
They showed us 4-0 against Mumbai, no fight whatsoever, heads down, shoulders down. They showed it. So I think these reminders are something that really pushes us when things aren't working. And in football, it happens sometimes.
And just another incident where you walked out to a young kid in the stands and you gave your jersey. Why do you do that, and what does that mean to you? We know what it means to that little kid. What does it mean to you?
I generally forget to do that. Before a game, I think that I'm going to give some part or something just as a thank you, but after the game, you forget a lot of things. But whenever I do remember, I try to do that because I know how much it matters to them. I was a young fan once. We try to do it whenever we can, because it's just a way of saying thank you.
Wonderful. And you know, as apart from being players, some sense you're fans yourselves. And Suresh, when you were 14 years old, we still remember that photo of you with Sunil, with Robin, with Baichung. And now you're in the pitch, in the thick of it all. How does that feel when, you know, you were a fan one day admiring the big names of the country, and today you sort of get that love from the club?
So for me, like I always tell myself also, it was the biggest decision coming here.
Yeah.
And joining BFC.
Wow.
Because to be honest, I learned a lot, not just from Sunil Bhai, also from a lot of senior. When I joined, it was Eugene Bhai, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗏 Bhai, Gurpreet Bhai, Sunil Bhai, Rahul Beke. So it was really nice, and when I came here, I was really scared, you know. Till today, sometimes I feel scared sitting with Sunil Bhai. It gives a lot of pressure. So at the same time, it makes me strong. I get to learn a lot of things from them. So it's always nice to be with them, and many people tells you like surround yourself with good people. So I think I'm in the right place because I'm surrounded with good people in the club.
I love that.
It's funny you spoke about the picture. I think for all the young ones who are listening, it's a great thing because it has happened in just 5 years. It's not one of those fairy tale stories. I met him, I think some tournament he played. He was a young kid. I think even Roshan was there.
No, Roshan wasn't there.
Yeah, Roshan and him were there in that picture where I went them and I met them like kids who just had done well. And for them to in just 5 years be in the same team, wear the same jersey and be in the same dressing room, it's an unbelievable achievement.
Yeah.
Just for all the young kids, if you do the right things, if you really work hard, this is what you get. Because now whatever I am, he's in the same dressing room, he plays for the country, everything's same. In just 5 years, what a boy can achieve if you really work hard.
I keep reminded, I'm sure people remind you of the 𝗕𝗁𝗶𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗲 story. You haven't had enough of that, have you?
I know, it's amazing how I missed that. I think it's the result of me having boring food every day, the same stuff. That's the reason why I got that wrong.
But that's what gives you the six-pack.
I've apologized many times. I want to do it again. The fans promised me that we're going to have 𝗕𝗁𝗶𝗯𝗹𝗲 together.
Oh, lovely.
Probably we haven't had the opportunity. Last year we lost the finals, 3 of them. This year has been 𝗕𝗿𝗶𝗍𝗍. So probably on a nice day when we win a game, we can all get together and have 𝗕𝗁𝗶𝗍𝗶.
And apart from the fans, what do you like about Bengaluru, Aleks?
I just love the city life and,
Yeah.
and the culture here in Bengaluru, India in general.
Anything in particular that you like? The food? Any one dish in particular?
Masala dosa and the filter coffee. Very nice.
Masala dosa.
Yeah.
You like it? Do you know the best places to be having a
Yes,
dosa?
filter coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Do you have it though?
Yeah, of course.
The filter coffee is very different from what you have.
Yes.
We have to teach him that it's a breakfast thing. Sometimes he eats it whenever he wants.
Suresh, Skip, Aleks, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing those stories. And truth be told, regardless of where we are on the points table, I think the love from the fans will always keep coming. And that's how the Blues roll. Just want to say a big thank you for tuning in this episode. Stay tuned for plenty more. This is powered by Dove Men+Care.